Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I have another Marvel Legends face-off pack, and this is of course Kingpin versus Daredevil. So very cool. I did not pick up the variant set. There's a variant set where Kingpin is like a different head and he's in his black suit, and then the Daredevil has his mask off. Didn't really seem necessary. This set seems pretty cool. Very awesome. This was of course made by Toy Biz back in 2006. The stats there for Daredevil. And some for Kingpin as well. A little bit of a bio if you guys can read that through the glare. And then some of the other packs available, which I just reviewed the Hulk vs. Leader variant set yesterday. I'm doing this today, and I still need to pick up that Captain America vs. Red Skull. It's very cool. So let's take a quick break, and I'll get these two out of the package. Alright, and we are back with Daredevil vs. Kingpin. First off, all the accessories you get with these things are really amazing. I opened the one yesterday, and I was really surprised, and then today, it's just, there's so much stuff. First off, the comic book. Daredevil number 171. Very cool. You get another Marvel vs. System trading card. It's pretty cool there if you can see that. It's just Daredevil and Kingpin fighting. And then, of course, you get the flight stands. Just the two clear flight stands without the base, because it comes with this base. This one's different than the other one that I had yesterday, which is cool. Just got like all this like electronic stuff, and then of course it like folds out. And this part is for the backdrop that you get. This one's a pretty nice backdrop. It's got some hand ninjas and bullseye. It's very cool. And you just slide it in there like that. So it holds the backdrop, and then you can have the two figures on flight stands sitting in front of it. So it makes a very cool display. Okay, and each of these figures actually comes with accessories, which is cool. Kingpin has his like staff or whatever. It's made out of a soft rubber, so it kind of got bent in the package, but it doesn't seem too bad. Like it's not going to reform, so. But it has a pretty cool like ruby on top. Let's go ahead and take a look at Kingpin. Very cool figure. I was really looking forward to him almost more than that Daredevil. The Daredevil's great, don't get me wrong, but I always liked Kingpin as a kid, so I was really looking forward to getting a Kingpin figure. It's very cool. And I love bulky figures, you guys know that, so I had to pick this one up. Very cool. He's got his peg hole in the back for his flight stand. It's very awesome. Articulation, he has a ball jointed head. He has a ball jointed shoulder with a swivel at the upper bicep. Just a single jointed elbow, but that's pretty common for the big bulkier characters. Doesn't seem like his wrists spin at all, just a back and forward pivot, and then his fingers just go back and forward so he can make a fist. And same on the other hand. And then he's got his coat over him, so there's no torso joint or anything, but he does swivel at the waist. He has a ball jointed thigh, double jointed knees, and a little bit of an up and down pivot at the foot. He does have the side to side pivot, and then toe joints. So very awesome. Really like that figure. It's a great figure to have. And I believe that's the only Kingpin figure you can get aside from the variant that's in the black suit. They didn't make another Kingpin. On to the Daredevil. His accessory, of course, is his nunchucks, which are crazy stuck in this pouch. Give me just a second. Yeah, they were really stuck in there. but just white with the string. It's very cool. I wish that they would have made them so like they could clip together and like make his walking stick or something. That would have been pretty cool. But very nice. And in his sheath there, see the inside's just kind of open. Would have been cool if it would have just filled it up. But very cool. It holds him nicely. It's actually like hanging down from his belt. It's very cool. I really like the detail on this guy. This Daredevil, I like it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Not like I had any doubts, but just the amount of detail put into this. It's old school Toy Biz. It's just all that crazy muscle definition. It's a little bit over the top, but looks really good. Now he does have the shoulders that protrude from his body, which look a little silly, but it's not bad. Anyways, articulation. He has a ball jointed head. He has a ball jointed shoulder with the shoulder joint that actually comes out of his body, which gives him that extra bit of movement. And then a swivel right below the ball joint, and double jointed elbows, a swivel at the top of the glove, a back and forward pivot at the wrist, and then his fingers have a joint as well. Same on the other hand. And then he does have he has a sculpted torso joint here, but if you can see the line goes up and over. Either it's not meant to move or mine's just crazy tight, but it's not moving. But then he does swivel at the waist. He has a ball jointed thigh, double jointed knees, a swivel at the top of the boot, a back and forward pivot, as well as a side to side pivot and toe joints. So he has a lot of great articulation. He's not missing anything. And of course the peg hole in his back for the flight stand, which I always like. It's a very, very awesome face-off 2-pack here. So I definitely prefer this game. So if you guys can get a chance, go out and pick it up. This one's really not too expensive. I bought this in a set with another 2-pack or whatever, so I don't really know how much I got it for, but these really aren't too bad. I'd say about 30 bucks would be a good price for this, but you might pay a little more, you might pay a little less. So anyways, that was the Daredevil vs. Kingpin. Thanks for checking them out.